Children, I hope you all are keeping well. Children, yesterday we have done dilution of acids and bases. There I made you clear that water is necessary for the concentration of acids and bases such that they show their acidic behavior or basic behavior in presence of water only, because water is a polar solvent. It has H ions and OH ions. So acids make the combination with H plus ions of water and form hydronium ion, while bases release their OH ions when they are dissolved in water. So today we will study about a universal indicator, which is pH paper or pH scale. What is a universal indicator? Universal indicator, why we are calling it a universal indicator is because it is a mixture of several indicators such that it can show different concentrations of H ions in the solution. It means that we can test or we can use this pH scale or pH indicator for testing acidic solutions, as well as we can use this pH paper for testing acidic solutions as well as basic solutions as well as neutral solutions. pH scale is used for measuring H ions in the solution. This is the pH scale definition, and P here in the pH stands for potence, and potence in German word means power. This means that the concentration of H ions will be known to us from this scale, and OH ions also can be identified. For example, you can see in this scale, this is pH scale, in which if the solution is neutral, this is in between line, and pH scale actually is from number, that is from 0 to 14. As in your normal scale you use in your pencil box, it is 0 to 15 centimeter or 0 to 6.5 inches. Similarly, this pH scale have numbers, that is from 0 to 14. Here 0 does not mean neutral. Here 0 means most acidic, and 14, the extreme right side number, indicate the most basic solution. Okay, and 7 number in between indicates for the neutral solutions. Right? In this scale, if the acidic nature of the solution is increasing, then as you can see, this blue color is indicating for H ion concentration. The H ion concentration from 7 to 0, that is towards the left hand side, is increasing. That means acidic nature of the solution will be increasing if the pH scale is decreasing in number from 7 towards 0. That means if pH is 1, then it is most acidic, but if pH is 6, the solution is slightly acidic. It's not strongly acidic, it is slightly acidic. Similarly, if pH is 3 or 4, it is moderately acidic. I will show you the pH scale as shown in NCERT as well. Here you need to understand the H ion concentration is increasing when we move from 7 to 0, and OH ions have been also shown here. You can see the white color line boundary. Here it is showing for OH ions. You will be surprised to know that OH ions are, why we have shown OH ions here? Because children, OH ions, as I told you in previous topic also and just now also, that whether acids or bases, they show their solution in aqueous solution, water. So OH ions are there for water also. So OH ions are here indicating that small amount of OH ions are present in acids are due to water. In neutral solution you can see H ions are very less and OH ions are more. And when we move towards the basic solution, you will see H ions are decreasing in number and OH ions are increasing in number comparatively. It is comparative study. Okay, so H ions will be less when we move towards 7 to 14 and OH ions will increase in number or increase in amount. Actually this constant values of pH 1, 2, 3 or 4, 7 can be indicated by an anti-logarithm which is not in your course. It is actually all the values has come from the log value which is in class 11. I was telling you that pH numbers 0 to 14 numbers have been calculated by a particular formula. This formula you will learn in class 11, not now. Here only you will come to know that if pH is equals to 7, then the solution is neutral in nature. If pH is going less than 7, then the nature of the solution is acidic nature and acidic nature is increasing. And if pH value is increasing from 7 number towards the 14, that means the basic nature of the solution is increasing. As we have discussed, increase in H ion indicates that acidic solution and increase in OH ion indicates that the solution is basic. Now as per NCERT, there are 6 solutions that whose value you need to learn, because not all these values, only these 6 values you need to learn, because this is your practical as well. So here for example pure water pH is almost or 7.4. This is pure water means drinking water, not absolutely pure water. Distilled water if we will use, then the pH will be 7. Blood is 7.4 pH. Lemon water or lemon juice is absolutely lemon juice we are talking about, that is about 2.2. Gastric juice which is found in our stomach is about 1.2 pH. That's why it kills all the bacteria. You must be learning in your life processes chapter. Milk of magnesia which is used as the antacid, that is pH is near about 10, and sodium hydroxide solution pH is about 14. So pH tells us the strength of acids. pH tells us strength of acids and bases, which depends on the H ion and OH ion being produced respectively. If we take hydrochloric acid, the acetic and acetic acid of same concentration, I mean if somebody gives you an example that 10% of the concentrated hydrochloric acid you have and 10% of acetic acid solution you have, which one have more pH, then you will say that 1 mole of these produce different amounts of hydrogen ions, because acetic acid is a weak acid, it will produce less amount of hydrogen ions, and hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, so amount of hydronium ions will be produced more, so its pH will be less, while acetic acid will have pH near about 3 to 4 or 5, depends upon that how much concentration we have taken. Similarly, the same thing will exist for base. So weak acid or weak bases will depend that how much amount of the H ions have been released by acids. If less, then they are weak acids, and if more H ions are produced, they will be stronger acids. Similarly, if less amount of the OH ions are produced by the weak bases, they are known as weak base, and strong bases produce more amount of OH ions. So this was your pH value. Now, importance of pH in our everyday life. It is very much important. When we were able to discover about pH values of different things, it became very much important in our life. For example, plants are also pH sensitive. Our body works within the pH range of 7 to 7.8. Just now we have changed, pH value of blood was 7.4. It ranges between 7 to 7.8, depends upon that what we are eating. We are eating acidic things more or basic things more. pH of the plants also always remains between 7 to 7.8. So we can see that pH of the soil is also required in the same range. For healthy growth of the plants, they are also required to be in the range of 7 to 7.8. Children, one thing I would like to tell you here today, that CBSE have introduced some activities which you have to design. That is, the question comes in exam is, design an experiment to show so and so. Suppose here they give you a question that design an experiment to show the pH of the soil in your backyard. So this activity is hidden in your NCERT only, and most of the times they pick up the question from your NCERT. The lines are there, hidden lines in some of the yellow boxes or blue boxes. You have to see every line very carefully, because from any line they can pick up the questions. Now what is this activity? They are asking you to take 2 grams of soil in the test tube and add small amount of water to it. Shake the contents, test the pH value. If the pH is more than 7 or less than 7. They may ask you further also that if pH is less than 7, what you will add. So answer, please note down here, is you will add calcium oxide, quicklime, because quicklime when dissolved in water will form calcium hydroxide, which is good for the soil as well. It is a moderate basic in nature, so it will bring the acidic nature of the soil to slightly basic. So pH is very important in our life.